What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hanson, and today what I want to do for you is I want to do from opening the game to completing a mission and ready or not. I want you guys to see what that experience is like with as little editing as possible. I feel like a lot of videos out right now about these games in development are overly perfected to make them appear better, and I can't blame devs for that. I can't blame, video creators for trying to make their stuff look good, but I feel it's important for someone who wants to get in on the ground floor of these developed games. I feel it's important for you to know what it feels like to sit down and just play the game. So I'm going to be doing this for a few different games. I'm going to start out with Ready or Not, and I'm going to move into Ground Branch and a couple of other titles that are out in development right now. So if you like this idea, if you want to see other games and you have games you might want me to do, then drop them in the comments, like this video to let me know. And without further ado, let's jump into an honest review of Ready or Not. Alright, so starting from the main screen here in Steam, we're going to hit play. I'm going to go with you guys again from beginning to end. I want you guys to see the raw, uncut, what it's like. While we're there, you might see below my image here, right in here, our sub goal right now is 3,500 subscribers by the end of the year. You guys have been blowing this channel up. I absolutely love each and every one of you for it, and I honestly think that we can hit that goal by the end of the year, and I want to see it happen. So if you haven't subscribed here, if you like tactical games and gameplay, then you have found your home here. Consider subscribing. So here we are in the main menu of Ready or Not. We're going to have a few options here for play, which just jumps you into single player. By hitting that, we can see single player, public lobby, which you can join public lobbies, and friends only, which is done through Steam invites, which I actually prefer over some of the in-game stuff from other games. You can also do find a co-op session. We're just going to back out of that. So what that accidentally did is that automatically finds a session, and I don't want to ruin somebody's experience by jumping in and then leaving and talking the whole time. So we're going to launch the game again, and here we're back. Okay, so again, find co-op session just doesn't automatic, just sends you to someone who's looking for somebody. So keep that in mind. That button just sends you in the business, right? And you've got options, and then the mods for Ready or Not can be done through Nexus or Vortex manual download, however you want to do it. Or you can also use the mod.io integration, which they do say is a work in progress. When you hit it, it'll pull you up to this screen here where you can, click on a game and do subscribe up here on the top, and that will add that mod to your game, and it might require a restart. A lot of mod developers aren't really utilizing this, so I'm not sure if they're going to be switching or if they're going to stick with mod.io and just polish it. I'm not sure. But if you want really good mods for this game, like updated stuff, I would recommend Nexus mods at this time. So just something to consider. You can also report a bug and exit the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to do play, and we're just going to do single player for now. I'm going to put these bad boys on. And that's going to load you into the main lobby. This is where you first pop up. Now, if you wanted to invite a friend, you would do whatever your Steam hotkey is. You would go to your friends. I've got a friend that's online. What's up, Rauda? And you would just do the drop down, and then you would invite them to the game. If they have it, it'll be invite to game, but he does not, so it is invite to watch. So that's how you invite friends. Stupid simple. I love that. That's a cool integration through Steam. So once you get in, you can kind of explore this place. I'm not going to waste too much of your time here. Weapon customization. I've got some videos on full-on weapon customization. This is a modded look, by the way. This is not vanilla to the game. This is a bit of a modded look, so do keep that in mind. The vanilla stuff isn't bad. It doesn't look terrible, but with mods so good for Ready or Not and Ground Branch at the moment, please use them. It will increase your experience tenfold. So then you can go through here, you can click through, you hit modify weapon on the right, and you can scroll through the different optics and see which one you want to do. Same with the suppressors and the combat and the grips and the flashlight, laser pointer. Right now you cannot run a flashlight and a laser pointer at the same time. Huge bummer. That's a huge bummer for me. It really does destroy some of the, variability in how you can play. So If that's a deal breaker for you, understandable. Just keep that in mind. You can switch over to sidearm, and it does the same thing for editing. To change the... And you can also do light armor and heavy armor. Heavy armor, you're a bit slower. This is a vanilla look. Heavy armor, you're a bit slower, but you can take more hits, and you have side plates. And anti-stab vest, which nobody runs, because we're getting shot. We're not getting stabbed. I mean, you can't get stabbed in this game. Don't get me wrong there. But for the majority, you're not getting stabbed. You've got different options of plates, which is a really cool feature. The slot editing is pretty neat. Kind of janky and takes some figuring with having to, subtract here and add. And there's ways like you can add a whole nother slot. It's a little bit janky, but you can learn it. Then there's some faceware options as well, but you can't mix the faceware options. I know I am currently mixing them. That's because I have a mod. But on vanilla, you cannot mix the options here, which again, huge bummer. So keep that in mind. You will be stuck to one or the other. So huge bummer. All right. You can make presets. I'm not going to go into how to make presets. One other thing. There's some pretty cool tacticals like the mirror gun, which is a door cam, breaching shotgun, shields, battering rams, and a few guns. Pretty cool features there. Now, the weapon options in Ready or Not are pretty good. They're not amazing, but they are pretty good. I'll jump you back in here. I'm just going to go through all of them. So, you've got a few shotguns here. You've got some different types of rifles. You do have some non-lethals, which is pretty cool, like a beanbag shotgun and a pellet gun. One launcher, which is an M328-1 flash, which if you run that, you are then running just a pistol. So, bummer again. But they have some good options. This is modded. Submachine gun, shotgun, launchers. There's some good options there. Not a ton, but, again, in development. You've got less lethal on the secondary side as well with a taser. So let's say you want to change the appearance of your character. How do you do that? You go over to this mirror, and you can see the appearance pop up. And you can do character, and then you can tab through the guys. It changes their skin and the loadout, so you can't run one, skin with a different loadout. I feel they could do some work with me being able to play Tactical Barbie. We all want to play Tactical Barbie, right? You can't really do it in Ready or Not, which, again, big bummer. But this is supporter edition stuff, so if you do pay the extra money, you can get the supporter edition looks. Not really worth it, in my opinion, but... if you want to get the supporter edition, totally understand. You get that and a couple other gun models. So that's something to consider if you'd like. Let's do apply. All right. So this whole area here, we'll get into that in a second. This whole area here, you've got the kill house down there, which we'll get down there in a second, but you can see it from up here. Now, one thing that I do love about Ready or Not that I don't see much of in... other games in development right now is they are pretty open about what they want the end game of Ready or Not to look like. They have a campaign. They want to have a campaign. They want to have, PvP, PvE, a very intensive setup here. And I like to see that. I like to see what is your end game. Because if I know what your end game is going to be, I can get a better idea of why you're making the decisions you're making now. So they're pretty open about what they want. This kill house area, you can run through here, and do whatever you want to do. You got targets there. Gun sounds are pretty good in Ready or Not. I'm actually pretty impressed with the gun sounds. You're not going to get it perfect. It's a video game. You're not going to get gun sounds perfect. It's always going to sound a little off from the real thing, let's be honest. But, there are... it is pretty good. It is pretty well managed. Then you got this dude hanging out over here. You can practice your less lethals on him. You can practice lethals on him. Why they got this guy, don't really know. I think it's more of just in development, test of your stuff kind of thing, right? Yeah. You can't shoot your gun just anywhere down here either. Like I'm clicking right now and I can't. So do keep that in mind. This is another shooting range. I'll peek around the corner. And you can actually edit your guns and stuff here if you'd like. Back out. And here you can go through and, you know, take some shots here if you'd like to try out your stuff. Edit it, do whatever you want to do. But that's about it for the lobby right now. That's about it for the lobby. You can be in here with your friends. This is where you would hang out waiting on the map. Now, how to select a map. You go over here and you press F and you'll see all the maps here. They've got a very, like, their map designers are fantastic. I cannot bash their map designers. Like, these maps look amazing. They feel real, like they make sense. They've got a good flow to them. They've done really well with the maps. That's about all I have to say there. So let's go ahead and jump into one. I'm going to do something small. That way I'm not wasting too much of your time, guys' time with just watching a mission. So we're going to do Sullivan Slope. We're going to do Sullivan Slope. We're going to do Barricaded Suspect. That's something else I should talk about. And there's like a briefing for each place as well. There are different mission types but not every map has every mission type. So this map, Sullivan Slope, only has Barricaded Suspect, right? But if you go to Neon Nightclub, I think they only have one. They only have one as well. Let me find one that has something different. Let me reload real quick. Didn't mean to do that. Dealership, I believe. Yeah. So you see Dealership has Barricaded Suspect and Bomb Threat. So Barricaded Suspect, you know, they're barricaded in the building. You are making the entry. You know, they are not going to be as hostile. Raid, they're going to be mad hostile. They're going to be upset. They're going to be fighting back. They're ready. Active Shooter, when you spawn into the map after a few minutes or so, you're going to start hearing gunshots. Those are, you know, lives being wasted. So your job is to get in and eliminate threat quickly. Bomb Threat. Bomb Threat, there will be between like 2 and 3 bombs around the map, and your job is to eliminate all the threats and eliminate the bombs before they detonate. So that mission mode is hard. Bomb Threat is very hard, especially as a solo. Pretty much unplayable as a solo. Very tough. If you have a big map on Bomb Threat, like Car Dealership, impossible. Hostage Rescue, most of the enemy AI and friendly AI or civilian AI are located in a singular area, and your job is to find that area, make a plan, get in that room, eliminate the threat. So Hostage Rescue can be a pretty neat thing, but again, not every map is going to have it. So let's go Sullivan Slope, confirm Barricaded Suspect, and then to load into the map, you just step on this red rug here. And you can kind of read this while you're loading in. Again, it's just a briefing for the mission. And it's going to load you in. Waiting. Waiting some more. And there we go. As for loading times, if you're curious about like the
element. Entry team suspects have taken refuge and are refusing to cooperate. Move in, remember your ROE, and secure the area.
There we go. As for loading times, if you're curious, I have a 3080, EVGA 3080, and a 5700X. That's how long it took for me to load in. So take that into account with your hardware. Do check out the minimum maximum PC specs before you get the game to make sure you can run it. My brother just recently got Starfield, and when he started it, it crashed. He couldn't make it through the cities. It was just too big of a chug on his PC. So please make sure you check out min-max specs before you get a game. It is a big bummer to get a game and not be able to play it because of PC specs. So do keep that in mind. So we get into the map here. The only high ready, low ready, you know, high stock, whatever you got is low ready. That's all you got. The
Coming
keybinds,
to you, sir.
The keybinds are pretty good. Oh, I've been playing so much with friends that I forget this is a thing. You do have AI. You do have teammate AI. The AI has gotten better. Don't get me wrong. Atom Update did a lot to make them better, but they are still a work in progress. These guys can still be idiots. And in fact, I'll run with you guys to kind of let you see how they are, but they can be idiots. And I actually got to remember how to... Okay, that's right. Middle mouse click. So let's get up here with these guys, right? I don't see anybody at the moment. So we can actually split it up. We can hit middle mouse click and then scroll through these colors, and that splits the team into two. So I can do red team. Red team.
Provide cover.
Getting into position.
So now red team is going to move up there, and that splits the two guys off. All right. So I'm going to have the blue team follow me. I'm going to see how we split this up. I'm going to have red team. I'm going to have them open and clear.
Through the door and clear.
So they're going to move to that door. They're going to open it and clear that little first area there, right?
Copy that. It's unlocked, sir.
Then they're going to move
Moving
through. Not terrible. Not terrible. They're both facing the same way. None of them cleared right that I saw. But they're, they're doing okay. What we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and we're going to get red to breach with C2 and clear
C2,
with flashbang.
Flashbang it and clear it.
So they understood all that, so they're going to do that. They are going to breach it with C2, they're going to flashbang it, and they will clear it. If your guys are set up with that equipment. So
C2 up front.
we're going to move to third floor, me and blue team here. We got to open door here. I don't hear any gunshots downstairs, so they must be good. I'm going to have blue team. I'm going to have them stack up on this
Cover
door.
this area.
Roger.
Try to get out of their way. Oh, thought they were being stupid for a second. Oh, he is. Okay, you see there? He had a little dumb moment. The AI does that, okay? I'm going to clear around this corner. I really hope we don't choke here. That'd be hilarious.
Move and clear.
All right, we got
Moving
blue
in.
team
Roger that,
clear.
sir.
And again, see, they didn't clear everything, because, like, this keeps going, right? And they're not really clearing that way. Kind of being goobers, right? And they just dropped a chem light saying that they just cleared this room. So, we're going to clear some of this for them. Alright, so we're going to have blue team. We're going to have them cover.
Fall in.
I'm sorry, cover. So they're going to cover that area that I just pointed at. So they're going to stand right there and hold that. Just while I clear this outside. And you have to be careful of traps. There are traps on doors in Ready or Not. And they will get you, man. They will get you. There is no sprint in Ready or Not. Do keep that in mind. There is 0 sprint. And see, here's also another crappy part, right? Hang on. Now I cleared this from inside. Yeah. So now that I've split up the teams, red team is down low, blue team is up high. We've got that middle floor. Because I can't point at a door for red team to clear, I cannot keep pushing them and leading them through the building. So they are kind of stuck in that building, in the basement, until I get down there to them or until I tell them to fall in on me. Right, so now I can tell blue team to
Provide cover.
move down here.
Roger, on the move, sir.
Nobody's clearing left, so that's cool.
Fall in.
And he's good. And we're not going to look at him much more because I'm probably going to have to blur that because of YouTube. So this map, there's one guy who has his full stuff just hanging out, right? So we're going to not report him just for that sake. I'll show you how to report stuff on the other guy. We're going to walk past this dude. Now what I can do is I can do middle mouse click. He's in here somewhere. I can do middle mouse click, and I can do 5 to confirm order request. Hang on. Let's see, 5, and then I can do 1 to collect evidence, and that'll collect that guy's AK. There is a evidence collection thing in Ready or Not right now, so you know if a weapon gets dropped, you need to hold F on the weapon to collect it. There's also a detaining thing, which now that I'm on this side of this guy, nope, can't do that. I can't look at that guy. So I hear this guy to the right. And you can also call out at enemies, right? You can press. So they're yelling at somebody right now. So somebody saw him because they were yelling at him. All right, I'm gonna have blue team. I'm gonna have them just cover this area.
Getting there now.
This looks clear. We're gonna move over. Like these, again, like look at this. Like these maps are freaking phenomenal, man. Like these are great maps. I don't see a trap. All right, there's the basement. So I'm gonna go ahead and have red team fall in on me.
6.
So they should come from right down here, right?
Put your hands out to the side!
Someone's being seen.
Don't reach! Sir, get down! Put your hands up! Don't reach! Do not reach!
Something happened, something happened. I don't know who that was. I don't know if that was downstairs or if that was upstairs. I'm gonna check all my blue team guys. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Y'all good? Okay. They came up that way, so let's go check down there. I heard a shot and I heard something drop. So they came up from outside. This guy's still alive. Why don't we take one shot at him and then just ignore him? Hey, back in. Alright, so let's go. Let's check this door out. So what I can do here is I can press that. I can do... none of them have it. So actually, I can't do that. Back. Sorry. 5. Alright, so I've got gas. What else do I have? I have a door wedge. And I've got my secondary. We're going to go secondary. Let's go ahead and have stack up, mirror under door. Because one of them have a wand, so I can have them do it for me, right? Or if I can also have them report him. So I can do blue team restrain.
Make him secure.
So you're going to see them restrain that
No
guy?
traps here.
Yeah.
Looks empty.
Alright, he's restrained now.
Talk to element.
Alright, so let's go ahead and have red team stack up.
Cover this area.
Absolutely.
I don't think he said there's anybody in here, so I think we're good.
It's unlocked, sir.
Just gonna open and clear.
Through the door and clear.
Moving up.
Not seeing him. He had to have been downstairs, and they just took one shot and then left him, right? Right?
Light stick away.
Alright. Let's have whole team convene on me. So we're gonna go to yellow, that's for everybody.
Fall
We're
in
gonna do
behind
2
me.
for fall in.
Sir, right behind you.
And everybody's coming to me, because we got that one guy detained, so we're good there. We're gonna wait for everybody to get on me. Again, they're acting kind of silly, like this guy, like just back and forth in the doorway. But now we're good, so we're gonna start moving down. So we're going to stack up and mirror
Use
under the
wand.
door.
Check for
Roger.
targets.
We also
We'll
have a
take care
trap
of it.
on this door, as you can see. So the way we get rid of traps is we get up close to it, and you'll see the
Mirror gun
little
ready.
image pop up there. You can press F,
Disarming
and
trap.
then left mouse button, and that's going to disable that.
It's safe. No traps here. Looks empty.
So we're going to stack up on the
Provide
door.
cover.
Roger. On it now.
We're gonna see where that guy's going. I don't know what he's doing. Let's open, clear the
Open
bank.
it. Toss a flashbang.
Roger that.
Copy that. It's open.
I don't know what these guys are doing.
The bang is ready.
Oh shit!
Alright, so we got a guy.
Serious?
Alright, so we got him down.
You need
So
to
we get
relax.
behind him and press F, and that's going to detain that
We're
individual.
farmers. It's just beans.
And then we report them by pressing
Suspect
F,
secured.
Talk to entry team.
and that calls back to
Roger.
talk.
Trailers inbound.
And you see this weapon right here, we're going to hold F on that.
Talk
And that
to high
reports
ground. Copy that. Put him on safe and let him hang. Great
And
job.
you heard, put him on safe, let him hang. So, let me go ahead and mute this. So there is a soft complete and a hard complete in this game. So soft complete means you brought order to chaos. S tier, let's go, baby, let's go. Anyway, my personal best was A+. That's wild. Y'all saw that, right? So there is a soft complete and a hard complete. Soft complete means, you brought order to chaos. You met the objectives, but you didn't report all the bad guys that you arrested. You didn't, secure all the weapons, and that would give you a soft complete. A hard complete means you did everything. You got all the objectives. You secured all the evidence. You detained all the people, and that gives you a hard complete. And that one just ends the game for you, but a soft complete you have to back out of by choice. So that does lead you to a point in, and then we're going to hit headquarters in the bottom right and take us back to the lobby. That does lead us to a point that a lot of people do not like about Ready or Not, and that is the part of, you brought order to chaos, you ended the issue, and now I've got to walk around this entire map and try to find, this one pistol or this one knife that I didn't find, and some people really hate that, and I can totally get the people that don't like that. But that's a big point of contention in Ready or Not, so keep that in mind. And then we're back, and we'd be totally ready to jump into another mission if we wanted to, right? It would be pretty much the same thing for solo. In order to do solo, let's go back to main menu. You could do play, and you could do friends only, and then you can still jump into missions without teammates. So you could do friends only and jump in without the AI, and also try it that way. I've done a lot of missions, totally me, myself, and I. Or another janky way you can do it is do the single player, jump in, tell the AI to cover that first area they spawn into, and they'll stay there for the rest of the mission. If you get into an engagement, they don't come to you, which if you're playing for the, AI teammates, kind of sucks. But if you don't really care about that and you can leave them, then it works out. So guys, if you were on the fence about getting Ready or Not, I really hope this helped you, and let me know if you ended up deciding to buy the game or maybe go with something else or maybe just postpone altogether. Ready or Not does have a huge update planned toward the end of the year. They haven't given us a solidified date, but they've said toward the end of the year, so maybe it's worth waiting for that and seeing how things look. Totally up to you. If you've already got Ready or Not, go ahead and fight to convince them to get the game or convince them to get something else down in the comments. I'll meet you guys down there. I hope each and every one of you have a fantastic day. Please be safe, stay happy, consider subscribing, and peace out.